Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. Okay, so breaking news. Tommy Tuberville this morning announced that he is going to stop blocking the promotions of 3-star generals and below, which is the majority of the promotions he's been holding up. He's still not allowing through the promotion of the 4-star generals, so the super high ups here. Now, what's going on with that? I'm going to read on the energy of this, but the thing that I want to read about, which I'll probably put up this weekend on for Saturday, because then folks have actual time to sit down. I'm going to do a kind of a deeper dive conspiracy theory reading on Josh Hawley, Rand Paul, and Tommy Tuberville, because they're holding up the 4-star generals now. The ones that are really in charge. Like if you were going to have a coup, you need to have the military, the ambassadors, the ones that would have to talk with other countries and represent the U.S. if there was a coup, and State Department promotions, the ones that help run the government and and the ambassadorships, with other countries, kind of like if you were going to have a coup, the things that Trump didn't have the first time around, which is why the coup failed. It just, not that I like diving in conspiracy theories, and then I don't have many conspiracy theory readings on my channel, but that's one that makes sense and it fits the data. The data fits the premise that the coup has never stopped and they're going to give it another shot. And how do you do that? What did it fail the first time? So I'm going to do a reading on that one. I'll probably record it today, and it'll go up on Saturday. And the reason why I'm going to have it on Saturday again is it's Saturday morning. You guys will have more time to spend because it'll probably be a longer reading. So that's what I'm throwing out to you. I'm on vacation this week from work, so I've got time to do longer readings, and it requires a bit more research. But right now, let's go ahead and look at Tommy Tuberville and see what this clown's got going on here, because apparently he just feels the need to be magnanimous here. There's a little bit of a laptop here. Magnanimous, and he's going to do us all a favor and release these 3-star generals. What's going on with that? Entertainment purposes only. We got the High Priestess crossed with the 4 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, how do I translate this? This is like the only smart play he has left. He's held up these promotions for as long as he could, to the point where bipartisan efforts are being made against him. And if he continues to push back against all the promotions, then things are going to look really weird on him. So his best play, rather than give up all the promotions, is to give up most of them, but keep the key ones. That's what he feels is his wisest play. You got the 4 of Swords here, so you got the 3-star generals and below are going to get approved, but the 4th star he's holding on to. So now he's going to try and lay back and not promote the heads. He's going to try and lie low for a while. Again, this just screams of a coup and advancing things in the coup here. So he's basically trying to buy himself some time. What's underneath it all? It's part of a bigger plan. It's part of a bigger plan that they've got going on here. Okay. In the past, we've got the 8 of Swords, holding up. He's tied up the Senate and the promotion of the military personnel, and is impacting U.S. combat readiness. And again, the question is, why would you do that? Saying it's, women are going to want to access healthcare and we can't allow that. Well, yeah, that's like the cherry on top. You know what I mean? It's such a ridiculous premise that it doesn't hold up to the smell test. And it doesn't make sense to anyone. If you were to say it's part of a rolling coup to make sure that when Trump is in there, they will release the military promotions so that the top military brass are Trump appointees and are much more likely to support Trump and support a coup, that makes a whole lot more sense. That fits. That fits the data. Current situation is the Queen of Pentacles. So again, women's rights and just tying up the military. Queen of Pentacles, it's some practicality here. He's realizing that he can't, because of the bipartisanship. Oh yeah, and that there's going to be, Schumer's talking about rules changes. If they have a rules change, that completely undoes the plot altogether. So you have to give. You have to give so that you can prevent that rules change, so that you can maintain the fidelity of what you're trying to do, which is have the top military brass supporting Trump if there was a second coup. The 1, 2, and 3 star generals, I think those were nice to haves, but the 4 stars and 5 stars, there shouldn't be many 5 stars. The 4 star generals, 3 stars going to 4 stars, those are the key ones that they have to have. And he's trying to hold on to that key component of it. It is an absolute betrayal to the United States, to democracy, to everything that this country has stood for nearly 250 years. It is an absolute betrayal. This man is a traitor to this country, bar none. I'll have a drink. He's going to proclaim it as a victory. He's going to give the other side their victory, their 3-star victory here. 3 star, 2 star, 1 star generals. It's going to be a victory, and they'll get to go on with the promotions. But he's holding the 5 stars. He may not be able to hold on to this. By doing this, what I think he's trying to do, he's trying to prevent the Republicans and the Republican leadership from allowing or agreeing with Schumer to change the rules to promote these last the 4-star generals. He's trying to compromise so that he can still keep the victory conditions that he set out, which are the 4-star generals. I'll be curious to see if that plan works. What's the outcome? The Emperor. Again, how interesting. By doing this, you're setting yourself up for an authoritarian government, the United States being ruled by an emperor. Certainly Putin would like to see U.S. readiness go down and the U.S. ruled by an emperor. But this card could also be Schumer and McConnell working together to change the rules anyway. If he's not going on here. This could also be Tuberville. Tuberville's trying to basically continue his rule or holding up. I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. One of these guys, McConnell, Schumer, Tuberville, is going to come out on top and get what they want. I don't know which of them it is at this point. But absolutely, this is karmic. This is part of an ongoing plot. I swear to God, I'm not big into conspiracy theories because, they tend to be really out there, and it takes a couple of flimsy bits of information and tries to tie a big plot together. But not all conspiracy theories are wrong. Some actually are conspiracies. Now, when you're looking at JFK coming back, or JFK Jr. is really, somebody else and he's going to be Donald Trump's vice president, the dude's dead. He died in a plane crash decades ago. It's like Elvis being in a 7-Eleven somewhere or some convenience store. It's just, why? But we did have an insurrection on January 6th. Trump has never publicly stated that he lost that election. He keeps saying it's stolen. And he's already out there saying that if he's reelected, he's going to basically take out his political enemies. He's already said he wants to suspend the Constitution. And you've got 3 guys who were all in Tommy Tuberville, Josh Hawley, and Rand Paul, who have all been in support of Trump and our Freedom Caucus members, and they're holding up key appointments that would be crucial for another coup or a self-coup. That's moving past conspiracy theories. Just saying. All right. We ended that with the emperor here. Is is Tommy Tuberville? No, I don't even want to ask that. Will Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell agree to a rules change to allow the promotion of 4-star generals prior to the 2024 election? There's going to be some strong action taken. Time to get out the big beatdown stick. And they're already planning it. They're in discussions with it. Underneath it, we've got the MAGA card here. This could be one of those instances where Mitch McConnell, you're trying to reason with Mitch McConnell. Are you a conservative American or are you MAGA? Which one are you, Mitch? Because this really depends on McConnell and the Republicans standing up to the far right extremists in their party. I am an eternal optimist, which means I get disappointed a lot. And a lot of you are more little cynical realists saying there's no way that McConnell will ever do this. Let's hope that he does. Just going to throw that out there. Let's hope that he does. In the past, there's the plot. Okay, so in the past, I think they're discussing, I think they understand this for what it is. They've put it together and it's being explained. This is a coup attempt. And do we want to keep the United States or are we going to let the MAGA do their coup attempt? Liz Cheney even discussed it in that NPR interview that's on my community page that I posted up on Monday night. Basically calling out, was it Rand Paul or calling out Tommy Tuberville? Why are they holding up promotions of military personnel? Why would you do that? She threw it out there, in the old Tucker Carlson just asking questions type thing. But it's kind of one of those, she throws it out there so that people stop and think. You can't always tell them things. Sometimes you have to force them to think so that they think the conclusion they come to is their own idea and they're much more willing to believe it if it's their own idea. Current situation is they don't want to let go of the rules as written. They're trying to hold on to the rules as written right now. And seeing that if negotiating with Tuberville is going to bear fruit. Again, we've got another 4 card for your 4-star generals, and those are stars last I checked. So I think right now they're not going to do... Actually, I'm going to take that back. This could be keeping the rules as is, but this is definitely 4 stars, right? So they know the 4-star generals are next. That's a great card. Leaders need to lead. You've got the momentum. You've got the planning. You see the coup. It's involving 4-star generals. It's time for the leaders to lead. It's time for Schumer and McConnell to put the United States above the MAGA. It's for all the marbles. This is a winner takes all thing. They both are politically savvy. They both know what's at stake here. They both know that this is for democracy. Getting these things promoted is a way to keep your democracy. And that what Tuberville is doing, and with his non-compromising of these, he's basically told them what the game is. The outcome is the King of Pentacles. Does Trump hold so much sway over the Republicans that they won't let go of these 4-star generals? You know what this is? I don't think they're going to change the rules. I think McConnell's going to kind of stall on it because they're going to wait and see what happens with Donald Trump. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to wait to see what happens with Donald Trump. Either through the court cases or polling. I think what the Republicans are really banking on is that Trump, quote unquote, goes away. They are so banking on Trump going away that they're passive. They're actually allowing democracy to be brought right to the cliff edge. Would they do something if Trump got elected? Would they do something before that? I can't answer that. I don't know. I don't trust him. And that's sad. Okay. What's McConnell thinking about this situation, about changing the rules to allow the 4-star generals to be promoted in a block fashion as opposed to individually or not? Just basically changing the rules so that they can bypass Tuberville. What's McConnell thinking about that? Well, there's background negotiations going on here. Maybe he's trying to figure out what's best for his party. But so he's certainly talking with it. You got Trump. You've got the secrets that are going behind the scenes, and figuring stuff out. And the King of Swords and the burden. I think McConnell is behind the scenes negotiating, and he might be negotiating with both sides. He might be negotiating with the Democrats, talking about the rules and changing the rules. And then he's also in negotiations with the Republicans because they want to look at what happens if Trump goes into power. How is this going to work out for the Republicans? What's best for McConnell and the GOP? And right now they don't know the answer. And the reason why they don't know the answer is you've got Trump and you've got the Jack Smiths of the world. Who's going to win this battle of kings? The King of Pentacles or the King of Swords? And he doesn't know what decision to make. Because each decision is fraught with danger. And if you make the wrong call too soon, you really kneecap the Republican Party and the power that they've built up over the years. In the end of the day, I think McConnell's being a politician when he should be a patriot. I'm putting this on McConnell. He's being a politician instead of a patriot. He's worried about what's going to best serve the Republican Party as opposed to what's going to best serve the country. Now, I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope, I want to see a story come out next week saying McConnell and Schumer have agreed to a rules change to allow the mass promotion of these generals, and then do the same thing with the ambassadors and the State Department workers to circumvent Rand Paul and Josh Hawley too. Because then it would signal that, the conservatives and the GOP, which is probably only half the party now, are not for a authoritarian government where the GOP is in charge. They're for the United States and a democracy where they're going to have to do a bunch of hard work to win back the hearts and souls of the Americans who would normally support the Conservative Party. And in my fantasy world, I would have a pony. What a world we live in. Okay, folks, that's it. I'm going to go record my conspiracy theory one soon. I need to get my second video up too. Anyways, thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. It is December 5th today as I record this. This will be up on December 6th. It's my 1-year channel anniversary. Woohoo! I was just looking up 700 videos in a year. I just tied Lena Rodriguez. She just posted up her 700th video too. So she had a 4 or 5 year head start on me, but I'm young and I can run fast. so I caught up to her. Again, for those who haven't seen the About Me video, I learned tarot from Lena Rodriguez back at the beginning of COVID. She was offering classes and I took classes from her. So she got me started on this. You go blame her. It's all her fault. Okay. Anyways, thank you for everything you've done to support my channel. I appreciate it. To the new viewers and new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.